every veteran that has ever, and current members, but anyone who's ever put on the uniform of the United States of America, man, woman, makes no difference, branch makes no difference, should be appalled at what this individual Trump, how he represents our United States of America. Back when I was in the Navy, I could go to any country in the world and chest pumped out, head up high, knowing that you were a American military person. Many countries right now laugh at us because of our dysfunction. They look at this gentleman, and I use that term loosely, but they look at this man and they look at him as a joke. They are trying to figure out what the heck are the United States, what are the people in the United States thinking, even vaguely supporting this individual. But our veterans, who have a history, if I might use the phrase of wearing the white hat, of oppression, representing the United States all around the world, and to see this man and what he does and how he acts should be a disgrace to anyone that have worn the uniform. He stood next to Putin, and when he said my 17 intelligence agencies telling me that he had, everything to do with the election interference, Trump sat there right next to him in Helsinki and said, I don't see why he would have. This is just atrocious behavior of any American, let alone the President of the United States. It just enthralls me, aggravates me, how people can look at this man, believe what he says, support his cause, which is a cause for nothing but himself. To all veterans out there, stand behind your flag, stand behind your country. This man does not represent us, our values, or anything the United States stands for. Just think of the other veterans that have come before us. Our fathers, our grandfathers, our mothers, our grandmothers, great-grandmothers, great-grandfathers, who have given the ultimate sacrifice and put their dignity and their respect in that of the United States. It is an insult to them and everyone that lays in Arlington National Cemetery to know that they have an individual out here campaigning on lies and deceit and propaganda in order to forward the agenda of the ultra-rich and, of course, himself. They would turn over in their graves. Lest we forget what we stand for. When you signed on as a military individual, you made an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Now, some of us took that seriously, and I hope that most of us did. But remember those words. Remember when you traveled around the world and you pulled into a port or you embarked onto a base, how people looked at you with pride and how you were prideful in yourself because of what you stood for. You were there to free the oppressed and to do a job that that no other country in the world could do. To fight for the weak and the people who couldn't fight for themselves. The stature of the United States throughout all the conflicts that we've had stands for justice. Don't let this man take you back. Don't let him get into your mind and make you believe what you know is true in your heart. Keep the faith. And as I said, stand behind your flag. Stand behind the United States of America. And stand behind a president that has the morals, the values, the temperament to lead this nation into what it's always been, a nation for good, with good people.